What's happening, everybody? NASCAR Game here, and welcome back to Forza Motorsport, where today we return to the 2024 NASCAR Next Gen update. However, in today's video, we're going to have to suffer the wraths of online racing, where each race has a lifespan of about 7 seconds. The goal of today's video is simple: if I win a race online, the video ends. And going into this video, we won't be going in alone. We'll be joined by our good friends at Gridwalk. As you guys know, the festive season is upon us, and one thing that's exciting about it is, of course, the build up to the big day. From December 1st to December 24th, we always have these advent calendars where we wake up every morning to have some chocolate. However, my good friends at Gridwalk have provided me with this amazing 12 days of diecast advent calendar. This year, instead of waking up to chocolate every morning, how about waking up to a NASCAR 164 diecast? With this year's 12 days of diecast Lionel Racing Advent Calendar, where every morning on the build up to Christmas, you will get your hands on a brand new 2024 NASCAR 164 scale diecast, where of all 12, 11 of them have only been made for this calendar. And Gridwalk is the perfect place to get them. Gridwalk allow fast, reliable delivery, and I would advise that you order them now before they sell out. Once December rolls around, I'll be making YouTube shorts and TikTok videos daily on what diecast is behind which door. So make sure to check them out, and make sure to check out Gridwalk at www.gridwalk.co.uk so you can get your hands on these awesome calendars. The link is down in the description below, and a huge thank you to Gridwalk for supplying this awesome calendar. Our first race of today's video is going to be at the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Alrighty. Are you kidding me, game? This is a fresh paint job and I just got it done. Are you kidding me? Anyway, time to put that aside. It doesn't matter about the paint job being scratched because it's going to happen an absolute ton, no doubt, as we now underway in our first race of the day. This is a 24 lap sprint, so we got 24 laps around this brutal rectangle. So far so good in turn number 3, as we now slide up the racetrack just a little bit when we get to the inside of one of these guys, as we now see a lot of cars just ahead of us. Got one car around to see it now goes. We've got another car go around, and we've got a big crash off turn number 4, chaos. Man, look at this run we've built off turn number 2 to the outside of these guys, as we now make it 3 wide. We force him into the middle. We're not messing around with anybody. We're like, get out of the way. We need to get as many positions as we can, as we now go to the inside just a little bit to put a block on them. We both go in the wall, however. This is the downside of having diamond grinding as the compound of the racetrack, because you see, look what it's done to our tyres. We have no choice but to pit. Wow, the leader is like 25 seconds ahead of us. That's kind of impressive for a 24 lap race. As we now come to the checker flag, we're going to finish 7th in our first race. Oh boy, time for race 2 at Road America. How is this going to go? Are we going to get rear-ended into the first corner? Let's find out. So we don't. We get a little bit of contact, but we get to the inside. 3-4 wide, we take the lead. We are now on lap number 4 of this 9-lap race, as we now currently lead, going into turn number 1, where 3 laps prior, we took the lead with a pretty decent gap between second place. Now, I'm not going to say anything, but I think we have a pretty decent chance of actually getting the win in race number 2. So we now go a little wide, and just as I say that, we now go into the grass, we lose all our momentum, and of course, that's going to let second place catch up, and just like that, it's now down to just under 2 seconds. It would be so awesome battling with you for first place, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to give it to you because I have to pit for fresh tyres and to refuel the fuel tank. The good side of having to pit is now we get fresh tyres. You see, we make a move to the inside of this guy. You see a little bit of contact. I think he came down into us a little bit. And you see now he goes up into us following the racing line. This is a battle for 10th, and let me tell you now, it's getting really intense. We're now side by side under the Sargento Bridge. Okay, seriously, what is this guy doing? Why is he ramming into us? This is the only problem of being back in the field. You get all these guys. As you see, look at that. He now just slides through the grass. Oh my. Not as great as Indianapolis, but for the second race of today's video, we're going to settle for 8th place. Get ready to buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be wild, as we're now underway here at Daytona. You should see the inside line now checking up big time on the outside lane. You see now we're going 3 wide, and we get a ton of positions. I had my doubts about racing online on Forza, especially at these types of tracks, but it's actually been really clean so far. We're 6 laps in and there hasn't been a single accident up front, and you see this big pack right here, this is going to be interesting. We've now got some help from Cold Trickles. We now have a big run going into turn number 1, going into turn 2, 3 wide on the outside, right near the wall, better contact between the other two. They're going to go around, one of them goes into the wall, one spins out, we take the lead. Well, look who it is in the middle lane, 3 wide.
And it's shaking, babe.
Man, it was a shame about that. We were doing so well, but we had to settle for 13th. It's time for redemptions. We're now underway at Homestead Miami Speedway as we now go into turn number 1. Bit of contact right there.
To get a lap, look at the 5 gain to the rear bumper. Oh!
We've now got 4 laps to go. Coming to 3 laps to go. We've got contact up ahead and there's a big crash. One car on its side, now barrel rolling. Let's go. We survived 40 laps at Homestead. We're going to finish in 10th. Hang on a minute, how did he get in those tyres? We're now going side by side down the backstretch, and look at this, we're now going 4 wide down the backstretch. What is this, Talladega? Someone's going to have to lift before we go to turn 3. This is absolutely insane. The fact that these guys haven't crashed yet is absolutely insane. So we now go on the inside, really tight gap right there. Look at the leader, he nudged someone up high. He's going to go down low into us, and we're going to turn him off the bumper. He now spins into the infield. We've got Chaos right behind us. It's the big one. Man, right now we're in no man's land. Contact from one end to another, and we're now going to go around in front of the field. We get ghosted by the game, but we're spinning through the grass, back up the racetrack, into the wall hard, and that's going to ruin our chances of winning this race. Unfortunately, we get taken out earlier in the race. Now, not the best start to the race, we're now 17th, but let's try and pick up as many positions as we can, as now he's going to force us below the yellow line. Bit of contact right there, and are you kidding me, game? I get penalised for that. I don't really trust this guy right now, especially after what he did to us back in turn number 1. Look at it, he's doing it again. He's forced us below the yellow line, and again, we're now going to get taken out this time, and that's going to go from bad to worse, and oh, of course, I get a warning for that. I'm telling you guys, these restarts online are absolutely insane. I mean, look at this, we're in the middle of a 3 wide situation, and thankfully we make it through. Oh, we were just rear-ended right there. We're now going to go sideways in turn number 4. Have we saved it? I guess so. We get rear-ended by the 3 and the 41 car. That was close.
I am not coming in behind you again, old man.
The 96 used that guy to try and annihilate us. Yeah, do you really think I'm going to try and let you buy us after what you tried to do to us? I don't think so. And oh, I don't need to because he just gone around. That was karma. We're now coming with a huge run on turn number 2. We now go up high. He goes well down low. There's a gap right there. And we split the middle. We go to the inside of him. Side by side through turn number 3. We get real loose right there. He's going to go up into the wall. And whoa, big crash. One car upside down. Both into the wall. He's now on his roof. Man, what an insane race that was. And for the 3rd time today, we're going to settle for 8th. Oh boy, this is going to be even more insane because it's short track racing with the sun setting online, and we've already got trouble up ahead of us. One car goes around and we got the big one. Man, I feel bad because we just turned a guy and it wasn't really our fault. He came to a sudden stop and... What? Are you kidding me? 5 seconds? I'm sorry, what? Well, we would be finishing 9th if it wasn't for the outrageous penalty system. Honestly, how did I get a 5-second penalty for that? I might as well just have been disqualified. I mean, look, 11th place. We're now racing once again at Eagle Rock Speedway in the smallest NASCAR field possible, shades of the 2020 Busch Clash. We're now 7 laps into this 45-lap race. As you see, a 1.5 gap between 1st and 2nd. He gets penalised, and that's going to give us a bit of a breathing room for 1st place. We continue to lead just past the halfway point, and we're going to have to pit, but this is the only time we have to do so. We're half a lap ahead of 2nd place, coming off the final corner under the lights on the final lap here at Eagle Rock Speedway, and just like that, we finally get our first victory online in a NASCAR race. Let's go. And look at that, it's just started raining. Perfect conditions for sliding the car around. It's time to burn out the nitro. What's happening guys, NASCAR Gamer here, and thank you all so much for watching today's video. I apologise that I haven't really uploaded as much recently. I know it's been over a week since I last uploaded. I've been pretty busy with a few projects, including this and a certain stop motion that's been underway right now. So thank you guys for your patience, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next video very soon.